Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining the Zelda Lady. Nintendo presents The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's a fantastic game. Came out in 2017. Been playing it pretty much constantly since it came out. I have 100% of the game. And played a little portion of the Master Mode. Just for fun.
Open your eyes.
So with this run through, I'm just going to give you some tips and tricks. Your eyes, she says.
Open your eyes.
A woman's voice. Strange
Wake
design.
up, Link.
And our hero. In a odd, shallow bathtub, wearing what appears to be, looks like swim team jammers, and half a man bun. So I'm going to run through some commentary, have some fun with it, show you some tips and tricks along the way. Hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. And here's our hero. Very odd room, but pretty self-explanatory.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Looks like a tablet or a cell phone. A Sheikah cell phone. Very important throughout the game. And we're going to look behind here. There's nothing there. But as any Zelda player knows, it's always wise to look everywhere. And of course, inside of chests. First chest is the old shirt. A thin shirt made long ago. Coming apart at the seams, but it is better than nothing. The sleeves are a bit on the short side. I'm going to go in that inventory and see how it has the number 1 in the corner. You're going to put that on because it is actually armor. And 1 is better than 0 if you are taking on damage from a monster fight. Same thing with the well-worn trousers in this chest. Grab them. The legs are a bit too short, though. That's okay, because we're a little stronger than we were before. I'd like to get into those boxes, but as of right now, Link has no weapons.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal.
So we're going to continue.
That will show you the way.
Get out your cell phone.
Operator, I'd like to make a call.
Yeah, Zelda Lady's not alone. Joining me today is a character well known. Stay tuned for more. If you think you might know who it is, comment below.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
No pressure.
I wonder what's wrong with Hyrule. We're gonna find out. So we're just gonna run through here, jump on the wall and climb up, and climbing is a very big part of the game. And the most amazing cutscene, top 10 for sure. The beginning, you're running with the controller, and all of a sudden it just takes off into a cutscene. Beautiful, well thought out, design, amazing. Look at the vista. You know that's the Gorons out there on the mountain castle. And if you are a Zelda player and you think you know what that is in the distance there, you're right. Okay, so there are a few things that we can gather before we head on in the adventure.
Where are my vice grips?
Well, there are no vice grips, but you can have a tree branch or two. Picking those up, those are your first weapons. They're not great, but they'll work for now. Mushrooms are a material resource that you're going to be gathering throughout the game. You can eat them to restore your hearts, and also cook with them. More on that in a little bit. So in this game, there is no slashing the grass for rubies, ruby farming. Hashtag Twilight Princess. But the resources are vast and have meaning. So it's good to start right from the beginning, gathering anything you see with a little tiny beam of light on it, little laser pointer light. I don't know how to explain it other than that. And here we go.
Hello, young fellow.
We're gonna spare us his life story.
You got my cheese whiz, boy.
Well, we're on the Great Plateau, and he's going to show us around. And yeah.
Look at here.
The old man has joined us on today's commentary.
Ooh.
So welcome. How are you?
Just fine.
Awesome. Yep. Hyrule has been in decay for 100 years. Another forgotten entity. He's going to be your guide on the Great Plateau.
Don't touch that.
Well, he said, what do you want it for? And we chose a weapon. We can also use it to light stuff. And that is how you can lock it on to target and do a better job of hitting the attackers, monsters that you may come across. Baked apple. And he's just messing with you. You can have it. It's a succulent treat.
But next time, don't touch my stuff.
Okay, so we're going to pick up this axe because that is a better weapon than a stick, for sure. And we're going to journey over here just to take a peek, because this is an amazing open world game. The adventure is yours. So for this run through, as we have some fun walking through, oh, Link, here we go.
Link, head for the point marked on the map in your
Check
Sheikah
out your
slate.
cell phone. It has GPS. Shrine of Resurrection is where we started, and that's our current location. And the little blinking, the little triangles are our current location. The dot blinking, yellow dot, is where we're headed for the main quest of the adventure. Doesn't mean we have to go there, but we are going to head right there. Just to proceed with the story and the walkthrough.
I think we should see a doctor. I'm starting to hear voices.
And we're gonna just go ahead and fight this guy with our tree branch. And he drops monster parts. When you defeat a monster, his guts or horns or toenails, all kinds of parts are left. But they're also resources for elixirs and other stuff later. So gather, gather, gather. That's very common in Zelda games as well. And there's a choo-choo!
Anybody for Jello?
Well, it's jelly, but you're close. It's gelatin substance. And it also is a material also for cooking elixirs. And other monster-related stuff later in the game. Hashtag spoiler alert. So, do gather. And that might not have been the best choice. We're heading to the dot. But first, let's go ahead. Oops, we need a weapon. Let's go for the tree branch. And, oh, he got it first. I was trying to... He had dropped his weapon. Somehow I was crouching. Wow. There we go. Now he's dead, and I own one. Thank you very much. And your corn part. I think I'm still going to go back to the tree branch for this next monster. Get it out of the way. Now I have his club because he dropped it and I grabbed it this time. And he's done. And he had a fang. He had a horn and a fang. The stronger they are, the more parts they drop. And progress harder and harder as we progress the game. That's a lizard, and I did not quite get there fast enough to get him. But you can also gather those. They're quick. And I'm going the wrong way. Which is very easy to do in this game. The map is immense. You can get turned the wrong way on your objective if you're not paying attention. This is so immersive that lose your way, lose your track of what I was doing. It's very open world. Sneaking around here. Sometimes the stealth move is better. However, why not? Let's go see. Oh, he has a pretty serious sword. Never mind. I'm out of there. Sometimes it's better not to battle. It's the Sheikah Slate and the pedestal.
Cha cha cha.
I don't get it. Oh, he kind of looked on both sides of it? Yeah, I noticed that too. That was a bizarre little move he did.
Cha cha cha.
Yeah, it was kind of like a cha cha cha. Watch out for falling rocks. Cutscene. Love that Sheikah eye.
Oh, the Sheikah eyes. Right.
Was it? I didn't notice.
I noticed that that is what it is. It's the princess's tear.
Oh, man.
That big blobber in the
animals
middle.
always know. Check that. Check this out. So beautiful. Monsters. I don't know. They're dumb.
Uh-oh, regentrification.
That is
Urban renewal.
It's very beautiful.
Some guy puts a condo next to your house.
That's very funny. Alright, now we're on top of this tower that emerged from the rocks. And it is the Great Plateau Tower.
Oh, there goes the neighborhood.
Well, the Great Plateau Tower is still in its local information. As you can see, information is being downloaded onto your Sheikah slate. And that is going to give you...
Teardrop.
I did see the teardrop. Wow.
I noticed.
Hyrulean lore. Let's check that one out. So that opens up the map. It opens up a space in the map for that region where it said the Great Plateau Tower. So that is the border of the Great Plateau region. There are 15 regions to open, so 15 towers, and progressively more difficult as you go. All different kinds of elements as you traverse the areas to go to those other 14 towers. Remember to remember.
You have
100
been asleep
years.
for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
It's terrifying. I do believe that little portion of the cutscene was in one of the trailers.
Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Okay. Follow the Sheikah slate. Complete. It's part of the main quest. And now the map. There it shows the main quest and your adventure log. You're looking into your Sheikah slate. Follow the Sheikah slate is complete. So you're pretty high up. Safest thing to do is to climb down. That would be a fatal fall at this point in the game. Just kinda, yeah. So we're going to safely jump down the little ledges of the tower to the ground. Here comes
Have you seen my cat?
our crazy old man. These towers are just like it have erupted across the land. He kind of explains what I just explained. Their power's been awoken, and when we were up there, we did hear a voice indeed. Yep. We did not recognize it because apparently we have amnesia. Poor Link.
Have you seen my Alzheimer's medicine?
Alright. So, 100 years ago, a vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. Calamity Ganon has been surrounding the castle for 100 years. That's why the land around it looks also in ruins. Wow. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. Basically, the inhabitants of Castletown.
It wouldn't have happened if he would have turned off his right signal blinker.
So anyway, Ganon is at the castle.
Going around and around.
Do you intend to make your way? So here's the thing. You have a choice here. And it says I do or ... But I'll tell you, I don't know what ... does. This is my third or fourth run through. And I have always said I do. I've run through this 4 times now. Still don't know what happens if you don't say I do. Leave a comment below if you've done a run through and you did say ... instead of I do intend to go to the castle. Because it's Link! And it's The Legend of Zelda, of course we're gonna go to the castle. Yeah, the Great Plateau is very high. You cannot just jump off of it. So you're kind of stuck on the Great Plateau until you have the ability to get off the high elevation. Which you can do with a paraglider, which he will give to you if you find a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby. And so he's explaining that you are on the isolated plateau, and that's now the adventure. So basically, the Great Plateau is a short tutorial, and you receive some abilities while you go through learning how to exist in the Breath of the Wild adventure.
Has anybody seen my inhaler? The air is thin up here.
So, I hope you're enjoying the commentary. So he shows you the structure where the treasure lies that he will exchange for the paraglider. And just says, you need to go over there and get the treasure in exchange for the paraglider. So off we go.
You don't think I'm gonna climb down there, do you?
He certainly is not. Okay, the stamina wheel, the little circle in the middle, let's point that a little bit. The green goes down as you do something with endurance, either climbing or running in this case. And if you run it all the way down, you have to stop and rest. It's like a human, you cannot run inevitably forever, virtually forever. And
you have your rescue inhaler on you.
And Link is human-esque. He's got those ears, so he's kind of elfin, but he's highly in. So it's up for interpretation, but definitely human-esque. So those metal boxes there are come into play. Right now you can't access them, but we will show you after we go into the area to find treasure, Omana Shrine. And we use our Sheikah Slate to access the shrine. Love that color blue. Travel gate register to the map. This is really cool because this is the only shrine that does the steps and this screen as well, access granted screen, only on this first shrine. And it opens. There are 128 shrines. And when you get to the other ones, you put your Sheikah Slate on the Sheikah Slate table, and then it just opens. He doesn't go through those two steps. That's kind of fun. First one. Tips and tricks. So loading the next section of gameplay, which is the first shrine. To you set foot in this shrine, I am Omana. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. This is the first shrine where you receive your first ability, and it's the Magnesis trial, which is the ability to have magnet. The magnet moves metal objects. You basically point at them, and then you can move them. There are metal objects. It's deceiving. There are some metal objects that you can't move with your magnesis. Just in the real world, some metal objects are not magnetic, such is the case in this game. But for this part of this shrine, you're good to go. Most metal objects we can move to manipulate and learn how to use your magnesis or your magnet.
Most precious metals are not magnetic.
Thank you, Mr. Science.
That's Dr. Science.
Dr. Science.
All
right.
Science school.
This metal cube. I ignored the first two times I ran through this game, And I'm going to show you what an effective tool it is as part of this shrine. So you can move it just to move all the stuff out of the way, and then you keep holding it. And this is the first guardian. It's a pretty powerful weapon.
Drop it on his head.
But if you keep, yeah, he's dead. You drop it on his head, and boom, he's gone. Now my first 2 run-throughs, I gathered every weapon I could, ran through most of the weapons, because, again, spoiler alert, they break. Just to defeat him with like a hand-to-hand combat. So easy, just to grab that metal cube, bash him with a rocket, and he's done. And he drops what they call ancient parts, ancient screws, ancient springs, and those are very important materials, very valuable for gaining some ancient abilities and weapons that are pretty powerful. And this is the first temple. Okay, I keep saying temple instead of shrine. More on this later. But this is a monk, clearly. He's a monk. And so when I see an imagery like this, I usually think monk, temple. A monk resides in a temple. But in this game, they call it a shrine. And I figured out why. There's a very important reason why. Comment below if you think you know. More on that later, too. Thanks for joining the Zelda Lady. This is really fun. Go ahead and subscribe. Like. Show me your likes.
There's something in my eye.
I think it's a shard of blue shrine glass. Is that what you meant?
I dare you to poke him right in the middle of his eyes.
Well, you know, we're not doing violent activities. Well, we do kill
wake him up,
monsters.
you see.
Okay, he's not. He's meditating. He's got the Triforce.
Oh.
Some things are not funny.
Some things are.
Yes, some things are. You're right. And that is
Poking
Louis.
people in the eye is always funny. It's universal.
So we have another special guest today. Louis, our
Male Inspector General.
our Bison Frise Poodle mix, little smart guy.
He's also the Postmaster General.
Oh, well, he lets us know when the mailman's here, that's for sure. And we just received our first spirit orb for completing the temple, because we are obviously a worthy hero, and the goddess smiles upon us.
What's the difference between an unworthy hero and a worthy hero?
I don't know. Why don't we ask Google later? And there's some more tips and tricks. As you go through loading and getting to the next section of the game, they keep you occupied by giving you little tips and tricks about the game. Well, thank you very much for joining us for this first episode of the Zelda Lady Breath of the Wild walkthrough. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, give us a like and subscribe, because we're going to do some more. It's going to be fun.
Hey, young fella, can you give me a jump start?
I don't know if the old man is going to be continuing. More likely, yes. But we're going to discuss off topic. So anyway, however,
what is this new thing? Vaping.
Oh my god.
What do you mean by lit? Am I lit? Look like a fire?
You need to stop. Okay. So
That thing keeps
we
watching
really
me.
want to get the paraglider from him, because we got the treasure out of the, we got the orb. We found it. And long ago, the highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved its kingdom time and time again. Their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how sometimes these shrines are tucked away in numerous places across the land. Yeah, 120. Spoiler alert. Yeah, we already kind of talked about that.
Hey, can I borrow a few bucks?
You know what? But we have three more shrines to go on the plateau, and that's the end of the tutorial section. So there's some more ruins or abilities to get, but he's not going to give us a paraglider until we get all 4. So he kind of tricked us. So not sure how I feel about that at this point, but the game will proceed. So he's now saying to go on up to the tower. And we're gonna do that.
I got a pinnacle game at 3.
Well, I hope you enjoy that. So, the last thing we're gonna do is take a quick look over in this chest. It has an EX and it has that blue royal look to it. That is, and if you've not seen that on your gameplay, it is from the downloadable content, additional downloadable content that you can purchase in addition to the game online. And that gives you
store.
Extra. Yeah, that was really funny at the Rune store. And if you're not seeing it, you don't have the downloadable content, and that's why.